Hi everyone, Julie here at Dog Happy Dog Training. So I did a video for you guys, one of my adventures with Jack, and it occurred to me after I was loading it that I didn't explain. It's an informal thing, so oftentimes I don't think to explain some things, but in this particular game, I felt it was really important to explain some things because I don't want it to go the opposite direction. So this game is about building confidence and optimism and focus on things and when there's distractions in the environment. So it's Novelty Party. And Jack has been doing a game called DMT. My training clients you'll be familiar with that game. And he's done a whole bunch of different novelty games. So this one just had new objects, really. But the way I played it with him was at where he is now. Your dog or puppy may not start out that way. So I would recommend, if you do play this game, to start out with maybe 4 objects, novel things, and then when you go to introduce your puppy or grown-up dog to it, gauge how they handle just seeing the objects first and start there. That way because we don't want to lure them towards things that they may be worried about. So the idea of the game is that the things that they see at the novelty party in and of themselves are a non-event. So if you find that your dog or young puppy is looking at the things and feeling very worried, I would actually gain some distance from that and just scatter feed in that area or practice DMT if you're working with me and you know how to do that. Then you can slowly, and then you might even just go down to 1 or 2 items and start your novelty party that way. So I just wanted to do this little quick pre-video jibber jabber to just make sure that what the last thing we want to do is march them up to things or lure them close to things. The idea is that they're just meandering through and you're placing food along the way, and you don't have to have them contacting the items. It's not about that. It's just about them being near, and near can be from afar. That's still good if that's the level that they're at, okay? So I just wanted to say that. So enjoy the video, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Hey everyone, so another little adventures with Jack. I just set up this little novelty party for him. So I have all sorts of odd things that he doesn't generally see very often, and I've just been creative with what I have laying around. And the blower over there is brand new and he's a little weirded out by it, so I included that. And so I'm about to release him and send him into the party. Okay Jack, break! So I'm just sprinkling some food around all these different objects, and he can go and explore them however he wishes. Tried to set up mostly in the shade for him. Little gnomey gnome. So this game's super fantastic to build optimism around novel things. So anything that is, whether it's close to them that they see that weirds them out, or anything far away, these types of games help them just think nothing of these novel items, and they just are more optimistic in general when they see things that are potentially, out of place in their mind. So I was just at a client's house yesterday, and they had a cat crate that he's checking out Nomi Nomi. They had a cat crate that they no longer use, and they set it at the curb. And they also have a new puppy, and they didn't think anything of setting the cat crate at the curb. But the next time they took the puppy out for a wee, they stepped out the door, and right away the puppy started reacting to the crate because it hadn't been there before. So that would be an example of the puppy feeling pessimistic about a little bit worried about the crate and wondering what that thing is. Whereas these types of games actually build so that they'd just see it and they'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, cool, and not think much else of it. So it's a fantastic game. The object of the game, though, is changing up the items. If you just play with the same items all the time, they just get used to them, and that's that. But if you change the items all the time, which none of these items I think I've used before, maybe the ladder I've used before on its side. Yeah, so that is Novelty Party, and he's doing well. He's a little weirded out by Nomi Nomi. So that's kind of cute. And that's it. I will post another next week, and I'm trying to come up with something very, you know what? I have a good idea. I'm gonna post another video next week. I have a good idea. Okay, take care.